Today was one of those kinds of days where if you were in the sun and the wind wasn't blowing, it was okay. But then in the shade and windy, it'd be a little chilly.
That wind certainly added a little chill out there, but it was a nice day. We had quite a bit of sunshine, and those temperatures did warm up into the 60s, even 63 for the high in Tulsa this afternoon. Tomorrow will not be as sunny and will not be as mild, although not terribly cold. Just our temperatures will struggle to warm up during the afternoon because of the cloud cover, as southerly winds will continue tonight into tomorrow morning. But the difference is we're going to have a lot more moisture in the air tomorrow, and that's why we'll see the increased cloud cover. And perhaps even once we get into the afternoon, wouldn't rule out a little bit of patchy drizzle developing in a handful of spots. I doubt anything during the daytime hours will be measurable. Higher chance of rain will be moving in tomorrow night. We'll get a look at that in just a second. And again, tomorrow morning, those temperatures won't be terribly chilly, keeping them above the average for this time of year, which would be right about freezing. Most of us will start out low to mid 40s. But again, tomorrow afternoon could be a bit of a struggle with those highs holding in the low 50s, perhaps a couple of spots getting stuck in the upper 40s if we happen to get a little bit more drizzle to develop. Right now, we're seeing some high level clouds filtering through. Again, the moisture is increasing in the upper levels of the atmosphere, but we're still very dry down into the lower levels of the atmosphere, but that'll be changing tomorrow as those south winds continue. Beautiful view here on the Wade's RV Weather Camera Network, looking back toward downtown Tulsa from Brookside. Current temperature right at 59 degrees. Again, we did make it up to 63 for the high today, and that south wind right now about 13 miles per hour. You can see it shaking around our camera here up above the BOK towers. We look south here from downtown Tulsa back toward the Arkansas River. You can see the high level clouds again increasing as the upper level moisture increases as a storm system approaches, and that's very common. That's why you get those high level cirrus clouds first, because the upper level moisture will increase ahead of a storm system. And then it usually takes a little bit longer, but with those southerly winds at the surface, the low level moisture will start to increase. And so those clouds will probably lower and thicken up a bit by tomorrow morning. And I think we'll be stuck in fairly overcast conditions through the day tomorrow. And perhaps out of these clouds, perhaps a little bit of patchy drizzle tries to develop. Now, our storm system still out here to the west, that will be swinging in as we go into Saturday night. So as that approaches, we'll get a little bit more lift to the atmosphere, could get a few showers and maybe even a rumble of thunder, especially across southeastern areas overnight, Friday night into very early Saturday morning. That front will continue to push to the east. So I think we wake up Saturday morning still with some clouds and perhaps a couple of showers around. But the overall trend will be for this front to sweep through fairly quickly and clear us out once we get into Saturday afternoon. And I think we'll be in good shape for the parades on Saturday as well. So again, Friday, patchy drizzle looks possible. I don't think it's going to be anything very heavy. Better chance of scattered showers overnight Friday night into early Saturday, a bit more widespread south and east. And again, might even get a rumble of thunder for those of you south and east. And then everything moving out pretty quickly Saturday morning. Parades look good. Temperatures will be comfortable through the weekend. Afternoon highs into the 60s. Another chance of rain, though, moves in Sunday night. And some colder air looks to move in as we get into the middle of next week. We'll break down how long that may last into next weekend coming up at 6 o'clock.